And we are back at it again with Shazmeen Bank. How you doing today?
I am so good. Happy to be back, like my happy place.
Welcome back. Always amazing to have you. It's me, your girl Darya, Kish, and we are just, recapping what we talked about on Monday during the Energy AM show with Shazmeen. And we're talking about healthy living.
Yeah.
And I learned so much. I'm trying to start myself, but you were telling us everything to do with healthy living.
Yeah.
Right?
So I think it's such an interesting topic because there's so many different ways to look at it. I think the first way healthy living starts is actually from the mind, because you need to be able to make a decision.
Yeah.
I'm doing this. And then from the decision, I always tell people, sort of open up your mind and see what weight do you want to hit? What's your ideal weight? And then when people have that set, now work towards the goal. Because a lot of people just sometimes, I feel, go into diet. So they feel, like I saw this picture of someone and now I want to lose weight. But it's not sustainable. And I feel, especially like for women trying to be strong and lose weight, I feel that has to come from like inside, in being able to own your body in such a beautiful way, and then wanting to work towards weight loss.
Sure.
So I always say it starts with a decision that this is how I want to be, this is how I want to look, and I want to feel strong.
Yeah.
And then I say, look at the weight you want to hit. And then it's, do I need to join a gym? So make a decision and join the gym or join the club or find friends that can support you to be accountable, because training can get hard. Like you have
Very
days
true.
when you are like, no, there's hell no way I'm getting up and I'm gonna go train. But when you have a partner that's accountable, then you feel like somebody else has the energy to push you. And then I feel, look at what you're gonna start eating, because this is a really big thing. A lot of people feel, okay, because I'm training, I can probably eat, whatever
Anything.
I want, right?
Yeah.
But like what I was telling
That's
you
what
on
I
Monday,
thought.
you don't realize you've walked on a treadmill for 30 minutes and you burnt one cupcake. And then you think, but what did I eat the whole day? Was it worth the effort of getting up and working out to not even lose what I've eaten? So you want to look at weight loss, think about the calories going in versus the calories going out. So
Yeah.
they actually say it's a science, and it's so easy and so simple.
But something that I feel like, in terms of, you mentioned that, some people just work out and they feel like they can eat everything.
Yeah.
And I'm guilty as charged in that sector, but I'm learning.
been there.
And I think it starts in the mind also, because you can tell yourself you're going to eat it, but then there's something that will pop up and like, you know what, I want some chicken. And how do you
Chocolate.
control your mind from, sticking to that healthy habit that you put for yourself?
The outcome. You have to be that's why you have to know what you want when it comes to weight loss. If you look at people who are super fit, you look at somebody, for example, like The Rock, he'll post his cheat meal, not even a
Yes.
cheat day, but he's so focused because he has an outlook, he has an outcome on, this is how I want to look with my body, so nothing comes in the way. Like even if he's traveling to film, he's got his iron gym built for him wherever he is. It's a standard, it's a must in his life. When you incorporate that and you live by that, then no matter what's around you, you understand, before I eat from my stomach, I'm going to eat from my mind. Do I need it? What's triggering it? Am I emotionally eating? Am I feeding stress? Am I stuffing emotion down?
Stress eating.
Exactly, because remember, when you eat, you're pushing food down, which means you're pushing an emotion down. So it sort of starts with, I believe, the whole mind, body, soul. Because a lot of people don't realize, like you look at Americans that are so obese, when they look at the emotional place that they start, so many of them have dealt with really tough emotions and they eat it down.
That's true.
So it really starts with knowing what you want. Be super clear. I want it. And it's not even, I feel, for people, not even this perfect body that you want to look for. It's feel strong, be healthy. Like that sort of takes you through the rest of your life.
And you feel different.
You feel
Very
different. But
yeah.
also remember, when you look fit, or you conquer the week of not cheating, or you conquer the week of working out, what happens in your mind? You're like, I'm unstoppable. Nobody can stop me.
That's
like,
true.
What's next? Like, is this a career move? Do I need to take over? Am I becoming CEO? Like, what's my next move?
And that just shows you that, if I accomplish this, then I can accomplish so many other things.
Exactly.
And I just wanted to ask, it's a decision. Once you've made that decision, how do you start? There's those little things you can start doing right now, slowly, as you get on to where you want to be. What are those things you would advise someone to do as they start getting into that healthy habit?
Get rid of processed food. Anything processed in the house, anything in a packet, anything that's not fresh, doesn't grow, get rid of it first, because that's your temptation. So the first thing you want to do is get rid of the I don't have time to cook today, and the Oreo is just sitting there, it'll fill me up, I'm gonna reach for the Oreo, and you're smiling.
Yeah. Can relate.
So you want to get rid of all of those temptations to now keep things more accessible. So like have your avocados, your fruits, different things that when you've got that irritation of I'm hungry, I want the snack, I want the sugar, because that's where my body is right now, but it's not in the house. So now I'm gonna have to calm down and settle for, let me get the toast out, let me get avocado out, let me go for an option of a healthy cereal. But a lot of people don't realize food starts in so many ways. So people think, but I'm having cereal. But like, how much sugar are you having in your Frosties? Cocoa Pops, like, so it's muesli with not even sweet yogurt. It's
I was telling you I take muesli with yogurt, and I felt so accomplished because that's so healthy. And then Shazmeen was like, no, you need to take Greek yogurt. I'm like, no,
because that's zero fat and zero sugar. So if you look at natural yogurt and start looking at calories in everything you eat, so like you have like these little protein bars. If you look at the calories in them, sometimes you have 200 calories. If you add 100 more calories, that's your lunch.
Okay.
And then you look at, here's a protein bar that is 200 calories, and then you look at a plate of healthy food of salad and chicken and brown rice, and you're like, what made me more full? So it's really changing the way you look at food. It's changing your relationship with your body, your mind, and then food.
So it's body, mind, and then food. That's the secret to it.
Body, mind, food.
Okay, thank you so much for those tips that you've given us. Can't wait to have you next week again. Always a pleasure to have Shazmeen back in studio. So
I'm looking forward to it. And if I can add one thing really quickly, I tell people, look at portions that you eat and look at a calorie intake that you wanna maintain. So if you're losing weight, you want to look at about 1,800 calories. If it's a man, it's about 2,200. And then when you're mentally aware of what you put into your body in each meal, and then what extra you have to be able to hit that number and not cross it, it really opens you up. It makes it really simple for people, because a lot of people are so lost with, how do I start? Start with noticing the calorie intakes you have to have. Breakfast probably came to 350, lunch came to 400, dinner came to 300. So what's left for me to be able to play around with?
And it's very easy because there's apps that can help you with that.
Exactly.
There's so many resources in the internet that can help.
And people can Google intermittent fasting, because working out on fasting bodies like helps you so much more, especially men who want to bulk. So like there's so many options there.
True.
So, but just begin with my mind, I'm strong, what target do I want to hit, and work towards that.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Writing my notes, I'm also working on my journey, so I will keep you posted.
I'm excited.
And we're going to see the results.
You've done 5 days so far, right?
I've done 5 days. Today's my rest day. I've done 4 days, and my 5th day is my rest day, and then I continue tomorrow.
Yes, I'd challenge you on your rest day, you should do something for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So rest day.
You're a winner.
I'm a winner. Thank you so much for the tips. Trust me, they really help us and everyone else who's listening to the show.
Anytime.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Energy Radio.